I can't say literally anything about our next comic, except I'm curious to see what he does with Mike Panazzo not being here. Joe Robinson.
I never heard of you fuckers either. Yes, no one's ever heard of me. After tonight, that shit will not change. So is this a new trend, roasting people nobody ever fucking heard of? Dave, is that... What are you all in for? You want to fucking roast a busboy after this? Jesus. You got your fucking Uncle Mort, we can fucking roast him. People don't know she's a slut. They don't, we say what the fuck we want. They don't know her. They're not gonna know she's a slut till about, 45 minutes after meeting her. Then they'll fucking know. Give it up for Dave Chauffeur for putting this thing together. Not only did he put this together, but most of you know, circulating is one of the most embarrassing penis pics of all time. You'd be laughing harder if you'd fucking seen this thing. I give Dave credit for being so unaware of himself, not fucking knowing. I mean, have you ever glanced over at another guy at the urinal? It's not good, bro. I mean, it's bad. When I first saw the picture, I was like, who's that chick? I've seen bigger clips than that. I saw on Wendy's Instagram. I saw that shit. It does answer the question, what does a guy have to do for Wendy to not want to fuck him? The answer is be Dave Chauffeur. Thank you for applauding. More women that don't want to fuck Dave Chauffeur. That's every woman in here. Wendy's actually one of my best friends in comedy. She confided in me a lot. She actually told me a lot about why her and Mike Turpin broke up. She said that he was too old-fashioned. He always used to turn out the lights before he shit in her mouth. Yeah. Mike actually took the break off a lot harder than Wendy did. He still cries every time he drives through the Harbor Tunnel. He can't even make a fist without losing it. This guy, every time he sees a hula hoop, he tries to fuck it for old time's sake. Motherfucker can't even go in the Toys R Us. It's okay, Mike. There are plenty of other giant vaginas in the sea. Now, Wendy's father, is that your father right there? Dude, how did you fuck up so fucking badly? They're raising your kid. Jesus Christ. Social services want you to run a what not to do workshop. Strippers' dads are laughing at you, sir. Written by Robbie Robinson, producer of The Rob and Joe Show. Shameless plug. Most people know that Wendy works at the Outback Steakhouse. It's not a qualification, but coincidentally, her vagina smells like a bloomin' onion. Second one, also by Robbie Robinson. Wendy told me she killed 13 times last month. I said, I didn't know you had that many shows. She said, no, fetuses.
Oh my God, not tell me that.
Sir Mix-a-Lot thinks Wendy's ass is too big. Sonny Fuller thinks Wendy's ass is too big. So 8 jokes about Sonny Fuller, fucker's not even here. But speaking of roasting people we never fucking heard of, Sonny is, for those of you, obviously, he's a white guy who acts black. He's narrowed his career choices to white rapper and Maury Povich guest. So, this is Rob Mary's my partner in crime on The Rob and Joe Show. If you don't listen, you should. Actually, Dave met Rob before he even knew he was a comic. They met, it was a support group. Rob's liver and Dave's cock were in the same support group. Rob's liver is so purple, Prince wrote a song about it. It's a joke about him being a raging alcoholic. Sorry. Wendi told me a story about her last serious boyfriend before Mike. He asked her if she was open to a threesome. Wendi said, sure, I'll try anything once, but I've never been with only 3 people before. Mickey's here. He's one of my best friends in the world. It's pretty public that he walked away from a top-rated morning show in Baltimore. That's a lot of people, he probably knows this, but they talk behind his back saying it's the worst decision they ever heard of. And I said, look, I defended him. I go, look, that's not even the worst decision he's made the last month. He's getting back together with his whore wife. I have some tweets that I read after Mickey made his decision to leave 98 Rock. Here's one. Haha, you idiot. That's from @Brian Dunkelman.
I love his laugh.
Here's one. Disastrous end to a career. That's from @the not dead Milli Vanilli guy. I've seen worse. That's by @Pete Best. I didn't think anybody would get that. Fucking idiots. Okay. Thank you. Dude, seriously, get your shit together. That's from @M. Night Shyamalan. Then we got, what were you thinking? Exclamation point, question mark. That's from @Stash. Thank you. Now, Vic will be fine. He was well established long before 98 Rock, and he will continue to be long after. I'm not sure how you make money being a giant racist, but nevertheless. Hey, that's all I'm going to do, guys. Wendi, I love you. Thanks a lot, guys.